Hi, everyone. My name is Amber Zloni, and I'm going to be your English one-on-one online instructor this summer. This is my first time teaching English one-on-one completely online with no Zoom, so I'm just going to ask you to bear with me as I learn the ropes and try to make it as intuitive as possible for you. So the purpose of this video is for me to introduce myself real quick and then give you a quick overview of our syllabus and our Canvas page so you can get a sense of what to expect. So I guess the first thing is to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been working at Trade Tech for about 4 years now, I think. Yes, about 4 years. And it's been great. Obviously, a lot of that time has been impacted by COVID, but it is what it is. And now we're here. Aside from teaching, I like to dance salsa. I've been on a salsa team for quite a while now. We perform, it's really fun. And I live in Long Beach with my two cats who are absolutely obnoxious. Their names are Marlo and Wednesday. Marlo's favorite hobby is running around in front of the Zoom camera while I'm on an important meeting or in class. And Wednesday's favorite hobby is flipping the water bowl as soon as I fill it with water. So that's basically my life. Other than that, I enjoy cooking, reading, writing, uh, hiking, and the usual English teacher things. Thank you for taking a minute to get to know me, and now I'm going to talk a little bit about the syllabus. So as you could see, this is our Canvas page. It is in student view, so I can see exactly what you guys see right now based on what I've published. The very first thing you'll see is our syllabus. So go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to just go over it really quickly. The main things to note here are the course overview, which contains my information and some important dates. The official course description for English 101. The things that you'll need. You do not need a textbook or anything. Everything I provide for you. So they're either materials I've made myself or materials that I have found online. The next important category is the things that you'll actually be doing in this class. You'll see that there are 2 timed essays. There's one major essay that we will complete in 3 parts. So there'll be 3 iterations of it. And the timed essays and the big essay, the purpose of those is to meet the course student learning outcomes, which are written in the syllabus. And then there's some more information about other assignments and participation, as well as a grade breakdown and grade weights. Moving forward from there, I've got a few tips for success. Definitely read through these. One thing I definitely want to encourage you to do is to take risks and be communicative with me. I'm a pretty forgiving instructor in that if you mess up or you don't get the grade you want, I'm pretty open with you or open to you redoing your assignment. So definitely feel free to take those risks. And also, something very important in this class, particularly because it's a summer session, it's all online, is that it's going to move very quickly. So one of your responsibilities in taking this class is knowing that you're going to probably have to spend several hours a week on your coursework, and make sure to plan accordingly and allot time every day to log into Canvas, see what's due, and make sure that that's complete. The next section here is the instructor policy stuff. I know, very professional. I'll point out something here. I decided to ensure that everybody stays engaged, that I hold the right to drop you if you miss more than 5 homework assignments or miss any of the major assignments. I have learned in my past that this is usually an indication that the student is not dedicated to the course. So if you're missing assignments and you're not contacting me about it and not open with me about it, then I will probably drop you from the course, or at the very least approach you suggesting that you drop. Definitely communicate with me regularly. The Canvas inbox is my favorite way of communication with students, but you can also use my email address here. I accept late work with appropriate notification beforehand, and I also am open to, again, allowing you to revise assignments that don't go as you hope they will. So keep that in mind. And then the last thing here is the academic honesty student code of conduct as set by the LA Community College District. So definitely make sure to go through that on your own. Okay, so the final part of this welcome video is just to give you a sense of how our Canvas page is going to work. I have week 1 completely finished, so we can take a look at that. You'll see that the first thing on there is the syllabus, which I've clicked. But going from there, what will happen is you'll have items due on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Obviously, you can complete those anytime up to the due date that you want. So it's okay to submit something ahead of time. But if you need to submit something late, please let me know beforehand, and we could talk about it. Each unit or each module is going to be 1 week long. It's going to have some sort of welcome page that's going to guide you through what we're doing that week. And then from there, you could kind of click through and complete the activities. So we'll do it here. You can see that I have linked the syllabus here, and I've given you a bit of a task. This page is just intended to kind of, introduce you to the course. This video will eventually be embedded in that page. If you click next, you could see that it's going to take you to your next assignment, right? This is just a little welcome assignment. And if you continue to click next, it'll take you through to the next assignments. Or if you just go to the home page, you can see that you could just click through. Everything is organized by due dates. Everything has directions in it and links to all the relevant resources in it. So you can see that there's context. And there's a reading with some questions. And again, you click next and it takes you to the next thing. Our course theme, if you can't tell, is capitalism. So our essay is going to be exploring the nuances of our economic system and examining how it works. So yeah, right now I only have week 1 finished. If you look through, you could see that I've posted the essay, the first version of the essay, and I think all subsequent versions as well. So you could kind of check out the main things that are going to be done, but I'm going to be filling in each week with the leading assignments up to that essay. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching that video. Stay tuned for weeks 2 through 5, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions at all. I will be available pretty much any time for questions or for if you wanted to make an office hours appointment. So yes, excited to see your work this semester, and good luck.